So what makes David stand out is the excellence of his work and just the sheer volume of it, what he's been able to produce. So he's taken Toxoplasma and really helped to develop it into a model organism for apicomplexan parasites.
My lab works on parasitology, so it's a subset of microbiology, and I was interested in parasites because they're very diverse biologically, and also they cause important infections in humans, so the idea of being able to work on something that was important for human health. We have worked on intracellular parasites and tried to understand the mechanisms by which they cause infection. Those involve molecular studies, genetic studies. Basically, we want to understand the inner workings of the organism as a way to perhaps identify weak points that could be targeted for treatment. And the goal of those studies is to improve treatment for individuals that are infected.
The findings that David has made over the course of his career have put that organism as the model for how to study these kinds of parasites. And these parasites are closely related to the organisms that cause additional diseases such as malaria.
Looking over his last 30 years, nearly between 350, 400 publications, and of course he's still a relatively young man.
Well, David inspired me to be better than I really am. So working in his lab really drives you to work on the best questions and then also to understand how to answer those questions or what it takes to answer those questions.
With his association with LSU, we can be pleased because we can notice that he's now a member of the National Academy of Sciences. A person that gets into this academy is definitely certified to work in science.
So I would argue that his accomplishments have brought much to the college's reputation. I had been looking to nominate Dr. Sibley for some time.
Yeah, so I'm very honored to be inducted into the Hall of Distinction. To me, if I look at the many other people that have been inducted, I see a pattern that most of them have contributed extensively to LSU. Many of our former professors spent their whole career there and really contributed to the institution. I feel for me, it's more that I've benefited from the institution. I was able to take advantage of a lot of the things there, and it really helped me in my career, and so I'm very appreciative of that.